Okay, let's unpack this.
Right.
Today's deep dive explores a really personal story, finding an unexpected home.
Mm-hmm.
And our mission here, trying to understand how a place that starts off feeling, well, bewildering, confusing,
Yeah.
how that place through a child's eyes can actually foster this deep sense of safety, belonging.
And what's so fascinating, I think, is that exact journey you're talking about. From, real apprehension
Right.
to genuine comfort. And you see these architectural oddities, sure,
Yeah.
but also these really surprising human connections.
Yeah.
And how that structure eventually becomes a true haven. But maybe before the comfort, let's talk about that initial confusion.
Oh, definitely. That sense of disorientation, it just hits you right away, doesn't it?
It does.
The narrator talks about new houses feeling assembled, sort of
Like
odd.
they don't quite fit together.
Exactly. And the arrival itself, down an alley, through a back gate,
Yeah, the detail.
you can almost hear the kid thinking, why the back? Is this rude?
Sets a tone.
Totally. And the house itself is described as just a maze. Two back doors, two front doors. Imagine that, two bathrooms upstairs.
Wow.
It feels like two houses smashed together. Just a complete sensory overload. Confusing.
In that physical space,
Yeah.
it really speaks volumes about the child's vulnerability, doesn't it? Their anxieties coming in.
For sure.
Everything feels wrong, out of place. Like maybe they're doing something wrong just by being there, entering that way.
Yeah.
But what's so interesting is how quickly that starts to shift, almost immediately.
With Brenda, right?
Exactly. Brenda, the head of staff, she steps into the kitchen, gives this effusive invitation.
Like a good school teacher, the text says.
Precisely. And that warmth, that simple gesture, it just starts to kind of chip away at the fear right away. It's that first little crack in the confusion.
And how important was that single moment, do you think? Because that initial feeling, that disorientation, it really does start to transform quite quickly.
Hugely important. It's the pivot point.
Even though staff sounds so formal.
Right. But their actions completely redefine that word. And that's where you see this fascinating thing emerge. Structure, even seemingly rigid structure, when it's combined with genuine care, well, it starts building a sense of belonging.
Okay.
A new rhythm begins. And it's guided by this color-coded planner, bright colors.
Right. The plan.
Yeah.
For shoes, homework.
Yeah, and jobs too. Like our narrator gets TV and fireplace,
Okay.
but it's not presented as harsh.
Mm-hmm.
The text is clear. It's a familiar, affectionate ritual.
Ah, interesting. So the structure itself becomes comforting.
Paradoxically, yes. That predictability, knowing what comes next, it gives a sense of control in an unknown place.
Yeah.
And that builds safety.
So it's not just rules for rules' sake. It's about creating an understandable order.
Exactly.
And beyond the planner, what about the day-to-day stuff? The small things that made it feel less formal, more human.
Well, that's crucial too. It's the consistent, specific acts of care, like Brenda not just making pie, but making it with them.
Mm-hmm.
Or Richard, maybe he seems stern, but he's sneaking them biscuits.
Little kindnesses.
Yes. Or Elsa letting them win card tricks. They're not huge, grand gestures,
No.
but they're deliberate. They're consistent, personal.
Mhm.
And they just wear down that fear, building trust bit by bit. The structure becomes truly affectionate.
Okay, so putting it all together, what happens for the narrator? There's this click moment described, isn't there?
Yes, a huge realization.
That this isn't some kind of punishment place, not a naughty boy's home.
Right.
It's a proper children's home.
Right.
With actual beds and biscuits and milk.
Yeah.
And people who genuinely seem to care.
And that changes everything internally. The fear, the confusion they arrived with, it just melts away.
Yeah.
The child feels safe, like really safe, laughing properly, able to just
The
be.
judgment.
Exactly. It's a total emotional release.
That
Liberation.
And train. The massive train outside the window.
That becomes part of it too. What might have been scary noise before is now part of the wonder, the excitement of this new place.
Right.
Fear is replaced by feeling. Well, normal. And there's this flickering spark of hope, a real chance for a new beginning. The strange space becomes okay, more than okay.
It's such a powerful illustration, isn't it? How structure,
Yeah.
but also consistency and real affection, even in a place that starts out confusing, can create that deep feeling of home, of safety.
Absolutely. That journey from disorientation to belonging, it really shows us what builds a true sense of home. It's not just the building.
So our deep dive today, it really reveals that belonging it can blossom in some pretty unexpected places, usually guided by that unwavering care. And maybe this raises a question for you listening at home. Think about your own life. Have unconventional spaces or maybe unexpected relationships ever surprised you by offering real comfort, real belonging? Something to think about.